Hello world, it's your favorite random guy on the internet, Zire. Today I wanted to get a little deep, talk about my general philosophies of life, just because I thought it'd be fun and it'd be cool to come down years later to see if anything's changed. To start things off, let's talk about my general morals. So I don't really believe there's an innate good or evil or right or wrong. It all kind of depends on your perspective and what you identify with. So yes, I do have my own nuance of good and bad. I still have my opinions, but what I'm saying is I don't believe that my opinion is law. Like, I don't believe what I believe is good or wrong, or what anyone else believes good or wrong is law. That's just all our opinions, if that makes sense. So I just try not to discourage others or judge them for what they believe because, like I said, there's no true right or wrong thing to believe in. And I think Bone, the book I've been telling you guys about, book five, Rockjaw, Eastern King, whatever the rest of the. I have it right here, matter of fact. Rockjaw, Master of the Eastern Border, uh, book five, not episode, page 100. Wink, wink. It should give you another reason to check it out. Um, Basically, Bone, Funbone, and Smiley and a bunch of critters are captured by this giant mountain lion. And throughout the book, this is actually my favorite book of the series. I haven't finished it. I have one more book to read. But this is my favorite book so far. Maybe the last book would be amazing and just blow my socks off. But as towards the end of the book, they have a moral debate, and the critter asks Rockjaw, "What about good and evil?" He says, "Bah, there is no good and evil. What is evil to you depends on what side you're on. What is good to you is evil to the rat creatures, and vice versa." And the little critter says, "That's not true. Isn't it, my little orphan? Do you think the sun cares if your mama and papa were eaten by creatures? It doesn't. The sun will set tonight and rise again tomorrow, whether you and I are here or not. Anything these miserable wretches do is utterly insignificant. There is no good or evil, only nature. And in nature, the only thing that matters is power." See, towards the end is where I disagree with Rockjaw. Not necessarily with the nature part, but the power. He's just he's literally lying. He's a prideful guy. So, of course, his overall message is power. But for me personally, I believe that literally all events and actions are just moments in time that we as humans just label as good or bad to find some type of security into it, you know? Okay, on to everyone's favorite subject, religion. So, how do I explain this? I don't know if there's a name for what exactly I believe in, but I believe in God, not in a Christian sense, not in a Christian God or a deity figure or anything. I believe that there's this divine, all knowing, cosmic energy or source that guides the human consciousness, the collective human consciousness, to reach our inner potential and use our gifts to shape reality as we know it around us. No, that might sound a little crazy, but hold on, hold on. Hopefully, I didn't lose you guys. But not to sound crazy, any crazier than I probably already do, but when I say collective human consciousness, it is my belief that there is no you and me, there is no us and them, there is no you and I, there's only us. We are all just a part of this huge human consciousness put into different scenarios and ways of living, and that's how we form our differences, but innately we are all the same thing. We are just human consciousness. So hopefully that also makes sense. I don't know if it does, but hey, that's what I believe. It's not really like I'm posting this for you guys. This is mainly for me. But yeah, that's what I believe. There is no us. I mean, of course we have our differences, but innately, like I said, in the end, we are the same. And everyone we meet or have met is helped us on our way in some type of manner. Maybe it's to show you what you stand for or show you what you don't like. If I hear you guys saying, oh, what about this person I don't like, or whatever I had a bad experience with, for that example, etc. I'm assuming that you can make assumptions on, the easier side, the good side. But everyone you meet is just you in a different scenario, helping you find out who you are and help you on your own path. And since we all have our differences and can't agree all on one thing, God comes to us in ways that we can understand and will allow us, that we will allow to guide us, whether that be through a deity, whether that be through nature, whether that be through science, whatever resonates with you and you believe in is, God coming to you to guide you to reach your inner potential and share your gift with the world. So, yeah. So that brings me to my next and last subject, the meaning of life and how we got here. Spoiler alert, I don't know how we got here. And I honestly don't care. It really doesn't matter to me. What would I do with that information? I have a quote that I came up with the other day that really, I guess, is my answer for it. And the quote goes like this: I live because I'm alive. I'm alive because I live. Basically, what that means is I don't care why I'm alive. I'm alive. I am here. Whether this be a figment of my imagination or whatever the case may be, I am here. I am alive. So because of that, I choose to live. Plain and simple. And because I choose to live the way I see fit, I feel alive. I feel happy. I feel free. So I live because I'm alive. I'm alive because I live. Plain and simple. But like I said, I don't really have a reason, or not necessarily reason, but an explanation of how we got here. But yeah, and I guess that is my reason to live, simply to live fully and freely as you see fit, to experience fully, not only good or bad, because if you experience one without the other, you're not living. You cannot have one without the other. Life is about balance. But yeah, that's all right. Yeah, that's about it, guys. Let me know why I'm crazy in the comments, or if you agree, or what you liked or didn't like. Let me know if there's any other stuff you want me to talk about. This YouTube channel is just for me to be pretty much put myself out there and talk. I know I did the first 2 videos on reviews, but I don't really plan to be on a review channel or anything. It's literally whatever I feel like talking about. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Peace.